It's that time of year again where Samsung released their new folding devices, and today we are looking at the new Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5. The Z Fold 5 has a 7.6-inch dynamic AMOLED main display that has an adaptive refresh rate of 1 to 120 Hz, making it the prime screen for any usage. But if you want to go down the more narrow path, the front display also has a dynamic AMOLED screen at 6.2 inches. We're looking at a peak brightness of 1750 nits, which is a 450 nit increase from the previous Fold 4, and that's great for people like me who really struggle with dark screens. I need to have the brightness up all the way, so I'm actually really liking how bright this can go. The phone is rocking 12 gigabytes of RAM and the octa-core Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 chip, which is going to just advance the overall productivity of this phone, but also help with things like mobile gaming. The biggest change this year though for this device is the change to the new flex hinge. They've reworked the hinge and created a folding mechanism that allows the screen to fold flat, and it also reduces the risk of stuff getting under the screen and damaging it, so there's less of a gap when the phone is closed. And it also makes it slightly thinner when the phone is closed too. It's like the perfect sandwich. When the phone's open and it's face down on the table, you still get a bit of wobbling, which is expected given the camera bumps on the back, but that's okay, because speaking of cameras, it's got a pretty good camera on here. You still get a decent camera system with the Fold 5, but I wouldn't buy this phone based purely on the camera. This is definitely a device for productivity, for mobile gaming, for lots of multiple uses. Like I want to use this like a mini tablet or a mini computer. So yes, it's nice having a good camera system, but it isn't the reason why I'd buy it. I haven't tested out yet, so I think it's only fair that we test it right now in this video. So this is the back camera of the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5. I've got my viewfinder on the front here, so I can see myself on that front display, which is really handy. And this means that I don't have to sacrifice recording quality or camera quality because I'm actually using the main camera on the phone. I'm not using the selfie camera. Do we think the quality's great? Let me know in the comments. A little bit of inception here. So you can use the main display as a screen viewfinder, which is awesome, but then you've also got it on the back here too, so pretty cool. So I've actually been using this phone for about a week now, and overall I'm actually really loving it. My favorite thing about it though, it's the main display. This screen has been absolutely game-changing for mobile phone usage for me. Folding devices are a little foreign to me. My partner did have a Fold 3 and he also had a Flip 2, I think, and a Flip 4. So I've briefly used them. I've never actually put my SIM card in the devices and tested them daily. It's only ever been like have a quick little play here and there. And previously, the Fold 3 felt very narrow in my hand with the main display. Sorry, the front display. And then when it was open on the main display, it just felt too big. But I'm happy to report that after a week of using this as my main phone, SIM card's in there, I've been using it. This has honestly been one of the best mobile phone experiences I've had in a very long time. I actually use this main display more than what I thought I would. Typing and the way the keyboard is laid out on the screen and split is really comfortable ergonomically for my hands, because my concern previously was that my hands are too small. So when the display is open like this in my hand, I thought it would feel a little bit too big, but it's actually perfect. And I'm even more impressed with the front display. It is very narrow, I'm not gonna lie. Typing on here is not the greatest experience because the keyboard is quite small, but it's functional, it works. I use it more than what I thought I would. I think I do have a pretty good 50-50 split between using both screens, which is a pretty good effort. I basically use my mobile phone every single day. I run my business on here. I do a lot of text, a lot of emails, a lot of document signing. And then from the creative side of things, I do a lot of photo editing and like thumbnail making and stuff on phones when I can't be bothered taking my tablet with me. So having that extra screen real estate and a better brightness I can see things a lot more clearly, and they just look clean. That's the biggest thing. The screen looks so clean. Content looks so clean on here. What would make it even better would be the S Pen. There is a new Samsung S Pen that releases for this device, but I don't have my hands on that yet. So unfortunately, I'm using it without an S Pen, but I absolutely know that if I did have this, it would make my experience so much better. I mean, it's already great, but just think of what I can do with the S Pen. So much more precise stuff would be happening. I do think it's going to enhance my experience a lot more. I did say that the best feature on the device was the main display, and I didn't lie. It shines the most with mobile gaming as well.
I'm absolutely loving the screen on this phone. It is so big and vibrant. This is definitely the biggest phone I've ever used in regards to the display, but the quality of it is stunning. It is so bright. The colors are really crisp, especially like, look at all that green. It just looks so great. Having that wide field of view and that big screen just to see everything is fantastic.
I haven't actually run into any heating issues when gaming on the device, but to be fair, I'm not much of a mobile gamer. Like, I have a big gaming PC behind me, so it's not often that I sit down and play a game on my phone. But so far, things do play really well. However, I can't comment if it is effective enough with long periods of mobile gaming because that's just not the kind of gamer that I am. However, how could you not game on this screen? There's so much space. You can see so much. It's really cool. It might actually make me more of a mobile gamer, who knows? My experience with the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5 has been nothing short of amazing so far. I truly am blown away with how much this phone just fits into my lifestyle. I genuinely would consider buying one for myself. That's how much I like it. So pre-orders are available now for the phone. I believe it's coming out mid-August. There's a few different color options, a few different storage sizes as well. I have my hands on the black color, but there is a blue and a cream. I really like the blue. The blue is really nice. And don't forget, alongside that, there is also going to be the launch of the new Galaxy Watch 6 and the Samsung Galaxy S9 tablets. That's a whole other topic. They're really cool. You should check them out too. I really would recommend this phone for everybody. Definitely people who are business people or who use their mobile phone a lot more than the average person, because you could really replace a laptop and use this instead, or at least replace your tablet. You don't need a tablet if you've got this. It just works so well. Especially with Samsung DeX, like you've got a computer in the palm of your hand right here. Why would you not buy this? Thank you to Samsung for sponsoring this video and for allowing me to check out the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5 phone. If you have any questions for me about the device, be sure to leave them in the comments and let's have a chat, because like I said, this is my first time actually using this device properly. So I feel very, very happy that I'm currently a part of the ecosystem. And if there's anything you want to know, I can absolutely tell you. Make sure you subscribe and I'll catch you next time.